Japan, with its rich history, stunning landscapes and vibrant culture, stands as a beacon of innovation and tradition in East Asia. From the bustling metropolis of Tokyo to the serene beauty of its countryside, Japan offers a diverse and enchanting experience for visitors and residents alike. With over 125 million inhabitants, Japan is a densely populated island nation, known for its highly urbanized coastal plains and towering mountain ranges. Its administrative divisions and traditional regions reflect a deep-rooted sense of identity and history. I kindly ask that you give it a like and subscribe before we begin, as it really inspires me to continue creating videos like this. Now, let's get started. Throughout its history, Japan has experienced periods of unity and division, under emperors, shoguns, and feudal lords. Its journey from isolationism to global engagement has shaped its modern identity as a developed country and a great power. Today, Japan's contributions to science, technology, and industry are renowned worldwide. Its automotive, robotics, and electronics industries lead the global market, while its cultural exports, such as manga, anime, and video games, captivate audiences globally. As Japan continues to evolve, it remains a cultural superpower, influencing art, cuisine, film, music, and popular culture worldwide. Its commitment to peace, innovation, and tradition ensures its enduring relevance on the world stage. From its ancient temples to its cutting-edge technology, Japan invites exploration, discovery, and appreciation of its rich heritage and promising future. History of Japan. The history of Japan spans thousands of years, beginning with the arrival of hunter-gatherers during the Paleolithic period around 38,000 to 40,000 years ago. The subsequent Jomon period, characterized by cord-marked pottery, gave way to the Yayoi period around the 3rd century BC, marked by the introduction of iron technology, agriculture, and new cultural elements from the Asian mainland. Over time, Japan saw the emergence of various kingdoms and tribes, leading to the unification of the country under a centralized government controlled nominally by the emperor. During the Heian period, 794 to 1185, Japan experienced a golden age of classical culture, blending native Shinto practices with Buddhism. The power of the imperial house gradually diminished, shifting to influential civilian aristocrats and later to military clans like the Minamoto and Taira. This period saw the rise of the samurai class and the establishment of the Kamakura shogunate. The subsequent Muromachi period, 1333 to 1568, was marked by internal conflicts, including the Onin War and the subsequent Warring States period. Daimyos, feudal lords, vied for control, leading to widespread civil strife. Despite this turmoil, Japan experienced cultural and economic developments, including the Nanban trade with European countries. Overall, Japan's history is characterized by periods of political consolidation, cultural flourishing, and internal conflict, shaping the nation into what it is today. Religion in Japan. Shinto and Buddhism. Japan's constitution guarantees full religious freedom, with a significant portion of the population, estimated between 84–96%, subscribing to Shinto, the indigenous religion. However, many Japanese also practice Buddhism, either identifying with both religions or considering themselves non-religious. Participation in religious ceremonies remains high, particularly during cultural festivals and events like the first shrine visit of the new year. Taoism and Confucianism from China have also left their mark on Japanese beliefs and customs. Christianity. Christianity was introduced to Japan by Jesuit missions in 1549, and today, about 1% to 1.5% of the population identifies as Christians. Over the past century, Western customs associated with Christianity, such as Western-style weddings, Valentine's Day, and Christmas, have become secular traditions adopted by many Japanese. Islam and other minority religions. Approximately 90% of Muslims in Japan are foreign-born migrants. As of 2018, there were an estimated 105 mosques and 200,000 Muslims in Japan, with 43,000 being Japanese nationals. Other minority religions practiced in Japan include Hinduism, Judaism, Baha'i faith, as well as the animist beliefs of the Ainu. Education in Japan. Compulsory education. Since the implementation of the 1947 Fundamental Law of Education, compulsory education in Japan consists of 9 years, encompassing elementary and junior high school. Almost all children continue their education with a 3-year senior high school program. Higher education. The University of Tokyo is the top-ranking university in Japan. In April 2016, some schools transitioned to an integrated 9-year compulsory schooling program, combining elementary and junior high school. The Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology, MEXT, plans to adopt this approach nationwide. Education performance. According to the Programme for International Student Assessment, PISA, coordinated by the OECD, Japanese 15-year-olds rank among the top 3 in the world for knowledge and skills. Japan excels in reading literacy, math and sciences, with a highly educated labor force. The country spends around 3.1% of its GDP on education and boasts one of the highest percentages of tertiary education attainment among OECD countries. Culture of Japan. Contemporary Japanese culture is a rich tapestry that weaves together influences from Asia, Europe and North America. From traditional arts to modern entertainment, Japan's cultural landscape is diverse and vibrant. Traditional arts. Japanese culture is renowned for its traditional arts, including ceramics, textiles, lacquerware, and sword-making. Performance arts like bunraku, kabuki, no, and rakugo showcase centuries-old traditions, while practices such as the tea ceremony, ikebana, and martial arts reflect the country's deep-rooted heritage. Cultural preservation. Japan has a robust system for safeguarding its cultural heritage, both tangible and intangible. With numerous sites inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List and a dedication to promoting national treasures, Japan's commitment to cultural preservation is evident. Art and architecture. Japanese art, spanning from ukiyo-e woodblock prints to contemporary painting and sculpture, has left an indelible mark on the global art scene. The country's architecture blends traditional elements like wooden structures and tatami mats with modern influences, resulting in a unique aesthetic that is both timeless and innovative. Iconic landmarks like the shrines of Ise and modern architectural movements like metabolism showcase Japan's architectural prowess on the world stage. From Hokusai's iconic prints to the serene beauty of Ritsurin Garden, Japan's art and architecture continue to captivate audiences worldwide, making it a true cultural superpower. Cuisine. Japanese. Cuisine. Japanese cuisine is renowned for its diverse flavors, fresh ingredients, and meticulous preparation techniques. From sushi and sashimi to ramen and tempura, Japanese dishes offer a tantalizing blend of traditional flavors and modern innovations. Seafood plays a central role in Japanese cuisine, reflecting the nation's island geography, while staples like rice and noodles provide the perfect foundation for savory and satisfying meals. Popular beverages like sake and green tea complement the flavors of Japanese cuisine, offering a harmonious balance of taste and texture. Media. Television and film. Television and film play a significant role in Japanese popular culture, captivating audiences both domestically and internationally. Japanese television dramas, variety shows, and news programs entertain millions of viewers daily. While iconic films like Godzilla have achieved global recognition, the Japanese film industry, one of the oldest and largest in the world, continues to produce acclaimed works that resonate with audiences worldwide. Moreover, Japanese manga and anime have become cultural phenomena, captivating audiences of all ages with their captivating storytelling and vibrant visuals. Sports culture. Sports hold a special place in Japanese society, with activities like sumo wrestling, judo, and baseball deeply ingrained in the nation's cultural fabric. Traditional martial arts like judo and kendo are taught in schools as part of the curriculum, fostering discipline and physical fitness among students. Baseball, Japan's most popular sport, enjoys widespread popularity, with professional leagues like Nippon Professional Baseball, NPB, drawing enthusiastic crowds. Additionally, Japan's success in motorsport, football, and golf has earned the country recognition on the international stage, showcasing the nation's sporting prowess to the world. Health in Japan. Healthcare system. Healthcare in Japan is provided by national and local governments, with payment for personal medical services facilitated through a universal health insurance system. Elderly individuals have been covered by government-sponsored insurance since 1973, ensuring relative equality of access to healthcare services. Healthcare expenditure and life expectancy. Japan allocated 10.9% of its GDP to healthcare in 2020. The country boasts the highest life expectancy globally, with an overall life expectancy at birth of 84.62 years. Additionally, Japan maintains a very low infant mortality rate. However, cancer remains the leading cause of death, followed by cardiovascular diseases. Public health issues. Japan faces challenges such as a high suicide rate and smoking prevalence among men. Despite these issues, Japan has the lowest rate of heart disease among OECD countries and maintains the lowest level of dementia among developed nations. Geography of Japan. Japan's geography is as diverse as it is captivating, with a chain of over 14,000 islands stretching along the Pacific coast of Asia. From the northern reaches of Hokkaido to the tropical paradise of Okinawa, each island offers its own unique landscapes and cultural treasures. The rugged and mountainous terrain dominates much of Japan's landmass, making habitation largely confined to coastal areas. Despite this, Japan boasts the sixth longest coastline in the world, with dense forests covering 67% of its territory and agricultural land making up 14%. With a population density among the highest globally, Japan's habitable zones are densely packed, particularly on the main island of Honshu. However, innovative land reclamation projects have expanded urban areas, reclaiming approximately 0.5% of the country's total area. But with beauty comes risk, as Japan sits along the volatile Pacific Ring of Fire. Earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions are frequent occurrences, shaping both the landscape and the resilience of its people. Despite the challenges, Japan continues to thrive, harnessing its natural resources and technological prowess to build a resilient and vibrant society. From the tranquil shores of Lake Biwa to the towering peaks of Mount Fuji, Japan's geography tells a story of resilience, innovation, and natural wonder. It is a land where tradition and modernity intersect, offering endless opportunities for exploration and discovery. Climate of Japan. The climate of Japan is characterized by its diversity, with distinct variations from north to south. In Hokkaido, the northernmost region, winters are long and cold, with heavy snowfall, while summers are warm to cool. Moving to the west coast of Honshu, the Sea of Japan region experiences heavy snowfall in winter and occasionally extreme heat in summer due to foin winds. Inland areas have large temperature differences between summer and winter, while the Sato Inland Sea benefits from mild weather throughout the year, thanks to the mountainous terrain. On the Pacific coast, a humid subtropical climate brings milder winters with occasional snow and hot, humid summers due to seasonal winds. The Ryukyu and Nanpo Islands enjoy a subtropical climate with warm winters and hot summers, but experience heavy precipitation, particularly during the rainy season. This rainy season typically begins in early May in Okinawa and progresses northward, with typhoons bringing additional rainfall in late summer and early autumn. Recent years have seen challenges posed by heavy rainfall and increasing temperatures impacting various sectors including agriculture. Japan recorded its highest temperature ever in 2018 and matched it in 2020, reflecting the ongoing effects of climate change on the country's weather patterns and environment. Biodiversity and environment of Japan. Japan's biodiversity is reflected in its 9 forest ecoregions, showcasing a wide range of ecosystems from subtropical moist broadleaf forests in the Ryukyu and Bonin Islands to temperate broadleaf and mixed forests in the main island's mild climate and temperate coniferous forests in the cold northern islands. The country boasts over 90,000 species of wildlife, including iconic animals like the brown bear, Japanese macaque, raccoon dog, small Japanese field mouse, and Japanese giant salamander. To preserve its rich biodiversity, Japan has established a robust network of national parks and designated 52 Ramsar wetland sites. Notably, 4 sites have earned a place on the UNESCO World Heritage List, recognizing their outstanding natural value. Japan has faced environmental challenges, particularly during the rapid economic growth post-World War II. In the 1950s and 1960s, environmental pollution was rampant due to the neglect of environmental policies by the government and industrial corporations. Responding to growing concerns, environmental protection laws were introduced in 1970. The 1973 oil crisis further spurred efforts toward energy efficiency, given Japan's limited natural resources. Currently, Japan is ranked 20th in the 2018 Environmental Performance Index, indicating its commitment to environmental sustainability. However, it is the world's fifth largest emitter of carbon dioxide. As the host and signatory of the 1997 Kyoto Protocol, Japan is obligated to reduce carbon emissions and address climate change. In 2020, the government announced a target of achieving carbon neutrality by 2050. Environmental issues in Japan encompass urban air pollution, waste management, water eutrophication, nature conservation, climate change, chemical management, and international cooperation for conservation. Efforts and initiatives are ongoing to ensure a sustainable and ecologically balanced future for Japan. The economy of Japan. Japan boasts the world's fourth largest economy by nominal GDP, following the United States, China, and Germany. Its labor force, comprising over 68.6 million workers, ranks as the eighth largest globally. With a low unemployment rate of around 2.6% and a poverty rate that exceeds 15.7%, Japan grapples with economic challenges despite its economic prowess. Notably, Japan holds the highest ratio of public debt to GDP among advanced economies, with national debt estimated at 248% relative to GDP in 2022. As a major player in global trade, Japan was the world's fifth largest exporter and fourth largest importer in 2022. Its main export markets include China and the United States, with exports such as motor vehicles, iron and steel products, semiconductors, and auto parts driving its economy. Conversely, Japan imports machinery and equipment, fossil fuels, foodstuffs, chemicals, and raw materials to sustain its industries. The Japanese economic model, characterized by keiretsu enterprises and lifetime employment, reflects unique features. Moreover, Japan boasts a large cooperative sector, ranking highly for competitiveness and economic freedom. In 2019, Japan attracted 31.9 million international tourists, ranking 11th globally for inbound tourism. Notably, it topped the 2021 Travel and Tourism Competitiveness Report, showcasing its allure as a premier tourist destination, with international tourism receipts amounting to $46.1 billion in 2019. Agriculture, forestry, and fishing. Agriculture. Japan's agricultural sector contributes approximately 1.2% to the country's total GDP, with only 11.5% of its land suitable for cultivation. Despite limited arable land, Japan employs terraces to maximize crop yields, boasting one of the world's highest levels of productivity per unit area. However, challenges loom as the sector faces concerns about an aging farming population and the difficulty of finding successors. Fishing. Ranked 7th globally in fish tonnage, Japan caught 3,167,610 metric tons of fish in 2016. With one of the world's largest fishing fleets accounting for nearly 15% of the global catch, Japan faces criticism for contributing to the depletion of fish stocks, particularly tuna. Additionally, its support for commercial whaling has stirred controversy on the international stage. Industry and services. Industrial sector. Japan's industrial prowess is formidable, housing technologically advanced producers in various domains, such as motor vehicles, machine tools, steel, non-ferrous metals, ships, chemicals, textiles, and processed foods. This sector constitutes about 27.5% of Japan's GDP, with manufacturing output ranking 3rd globally in 2019. Automobile production. As the 3rd largest automobile producer globally, Japan is home to Toyota, the world's largest automobile company by vehicle production. While it led global car exports in 2021, China surpassed Japan in early 2023. Service sector. Japan's service sector commands approximately 69.5% of the country's total economic output. Major industries include banking, retail, transportation, and telecommunications, with prominent companies like Toyota, Mitsubishi UFJ, NTT, Aeon, SoftBank, Hitachi, and Itochu, ranking among the world's largest. Science and technology, research and development. Japan is a trailblazer in scientific research, ranking 13th in the Global Innovation Index in 2023. With the second highest research and development budget relative to GDP globally, Japan boasts 867,000 researchers sharing a $19 trillion budget. The country has produced numerous Nobel laureates in physics, chemistry, and medicine, showcasing its excellence in research. Robotics and technology. Japan leads the world in robotics production and utilization, supplying 45% of the world's total in 2020. The country also has the second highest number of researchers in science and technology per capita globally, with 14 per 1,000 employees. Space exploration. Japan's space endeavors are spearheaded by the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA, conducting space, planetary and aviation research. JAXA has participated in the International Space Station, launched Lunar Explorer Selene, and has ambitious plans including building a moon base and landing astronauts by 2030. Consumer electronics and video games. Once dominant, Japan's consumer electronics industry faces a decline amid regional competition, particularly from South Korea and China. However, the video game sector remains robust, with Japan ranking as the world's fourth largest PC game market by 2015. Japan's multifaceted economic landscape spans agriculture, industry, services, and cutting-edge advancements in science and technology. Each sector contributes to the nation's global standing and reputation for innovation. Government and politics. Japan operates as a constitutional monarchy with a unitary state structure. While the emperor holds a ceremonial role, executive power rests with the Prime Minister and the Cabinet, with sovereignty vested in the Japanese people. Emperor Naruhito, who ascended the chrysanthemum throne in 2019, represents the symbol of the state. The legislative body of Japan is the National Diet, a bicameral parliament consisting of the House of Representatives and the House of Councillors. Members of the House of Representatives are elected every 4 years, while those of the House of Councillors serve 6-year terms. Universal suffrage is granted to adults over 18 years of age, ensuring democratic representation. The Prime Minister, currently Fumio Kishida, serves as the head of government and is appointed by the Emperor from among the Diet members. The Liberal Democratic Party has historically been dominant in Japanese politics, often referred to as the 1955 system. Japan's legal system, influenced by Chinese law and later European civil law, operates under a constitution adopted in 1947, making it the world's oldest unamended constitution. Statutory law originates from the legislature, and the emperor is required to promulgate legislation passed by the Diet. The court system comprises the Supreme Court and 3 levels of lower courts. Despite progress, gender and age disparities persist in Japanese politics. Most parliament members are male, aged 50 to 70, according to the Inter-Parliamentary Union. However, there are notable exceptions like Ryosuke Takashima, who, at 26, became Japan's youngest ever mayor in April 2023, signaling a shift towards greater youth representation in governance. Japan Self-Defense Forces. Japan, with its commitment to maintaining peace and security, holds the second highest rank among Asian countries in the 2022 Global Peace Index, a testament to its dedication to global stability. In 2022, Japan allocated 1.1% of its total GDP to its defense budget, securing the 10th largest military budget globally. This financial commitment reflects Japan's ongoing efforts to enhance its defense capabilities. The Japanese constitution places restrictions on the country's military, known as the Japan Self-Defense Forces, JSDF. It renounces Japan's right to declare war or utilize military force in international disputes. Governed by the Ministry of Defense, the JSDF comprises the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force, the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force, and the Japan Air Self-Defense Force. Notably, Japan's military has experienced limited overseas deployment, with missions to Iraq and Afghanistan marking its first international involvement since World War II. Japan has undergone significant changes in its security policy, including the establishment of the National Security Council, the adoption of the National Security Strategy, and the development of the National Defense Program Guidelines. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, in 2014, expressed Japan's desire to shed its post-World War II passivity and take on a more proactive role in regional security. This trend was further confirmed in 2022 by Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, who instructed the government to increase defense spending by 65% until 2027. Recent geopolitical tensions, particularly with North Korea and China, have reignited discussions about the status of the JSDF and its relationship with Japanese society. As Japan navigates these challenges, it continues to adapt its defense strategy to safeguard its national interests and contribute to global peace and stability. In conclusion, Japan stands as a captivating blend of tradition and innovation, where ancient customs and cutting-edge technology coexist harmoniously. From its rich cultural heritage, vibrant cuisine, and dynamic entertainment industry, to its renowned sports culture and global technological leadership, Japan continues to inspire and fascinate people around the world. With a strong emphasis on excellence, discipline, and creativity, Japan remains a beacon of cultural richness and technological advancement, shaping the world in profound ways while preserving the essence of its unique identity. As Japan continues to evolve and adapt to the challenges of the modern world, its enduring spirit of resilience and ingenuity ensures that it will remain a cultural powerhouse and global leader for generations to come. Like, subscribe, and share. If you enjoyed this journey through Japan and want to see more content like this, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for future updates, and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us continue creating informative and inspiring travel vlogs. Thank you for joining us on this adventure, and we look forward to exploring more destinations together in the future.